Hi, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Ben. Today I'm going to walk around this 2014 Hyundai i30 SE in a diesel. All right, so let's just go through, show you the presentation of this vehicle, because look, they really do from the front. When you see it, sleek designs, really tough looking little car, and drivability, very nice car to drive. But as we can see here, we do have a credit to the previous owners. They've got the headlight protectors on the car already, so you can see that the protect those headlights, no major rocks hitting them or scratching them. As we can see there, the nice big bold lines for the Hyundai and the Hyundai badging sticking out there as well. Like I said, those aggressive lines that really stand out. Presentation across the bonnet, there is actually no marks that I can see on that bonnet at all, so it's really well looked after. Fog lamps down here on the front bar there, you can see that they've got that black surround as well, which makes them really stand out. As we look down here on the left hand side, or the driver's side, on the right hand side of the vehicle, there is actually no marks on there at all either. So the car has been very well looked after. This is a one owner car, and the car was from the country as well. So as we can see here, the tyres I would say are probably sitting at around 60%, and there's no major scuffs or marks on them alloys either. Color coded mirrors with the side indicator integrated into the mirror there, so really stands out, but gives the visibility for other occupants on the road. We do have here your color-coded door handles as well, so not just the black, they are color-coded with the vehicle, and it goes along with that line that we can see down the side of the vehicle that really stands out and bolds out the door handles as well. We can see there you do have your window tint on the car already, so that's a little bit more saving of money for you as the buyer. You're not having to worry about putting window tint on the vehicle. As we step down to the passenger side, the driver's side rear door, no marks on the car on that door either, and down onto the back quarter panel, there's no marks or scratches on there either. We do have here on the back as well, probably the same as the front, probably around that 80% mark on tread, and there's no marks or scratches on the car. As we step around to the back, we can see the car does have the reverse sensors on this vehicle, so just giving you that little bit of more ease of driving around in car parks and getting around. Plus up here we do have the reverse camera that has been fitted, which this one has an aftermarket fitment, which is up in the rear vision mirror. As we can see there's CRDI, so it is a diesel, and we are looking at the i30 SE. The one thing I like about these cars is their boot, which is quite deep, and very wide sort of boot as well that you can see, so very deep. It'll give you fairly significant room in the back there. We do have the curtain blind as well, which we have on there, so with that just sits up in there, the curtain. So that's always going to close and open, which can come out as well if you needed to put something a little bit bigger in there. As we step around to the passenger side, again, presentation, this car has got it. It presents very well, very tidy. It's like a brand new car. So as we can see, the tyres, again, credit to the previous owners, not a single scratch or mark on it, and the tyres are at 80% there. We've got down there's no marks or scratches on the doors that I can see, and we do have the tyres, which are sitting at 80%. Now this one does have a little bit of gutter rash on it, which I'd like to point out. The other three don't, but this one has got a little tiny bit. All right, walking around, I'm just going to open the bonnet so we can have a quick look under the bonnet at this little diesel engine. Now this is a 4-cylinder 1.6 litre turbo diesel. So let me just get this bonnet open so we can actually have a proper look at it. 1.6 litre turbo diesel putting out 94 kilowatts. at 260 Newton meters of torque. All right, so this is coupled with a 6-speed automatic, so you could imagine diesel auto, very, very good fuel consumption. All right, we've got a 50-litre tank with this car, and it's going to be getting on average 5.6 litres per 100 k's depending on the driving that you're doing, which is going to get you 800 to 900, so 890 kilometres per tank out of this particular vehicle, which is very, very, it's a great fuel consumption. 5-star NCAP safety rated vehicle as well. Just a few things that we know about is, you know, just the different type of hinges that they put on the bonnet, so it stops the car from collapsing and the bonnet going back through the vehicle. It'll actually crush at the front. So that's the outside and the motor, the drivetrain of this particular vehicle. Let's jump inside and have a look what's in there in the interior side of it. Okay, so now inside the cabin of this this Hyundai 2014 SE. Just want to run through a few little features that we have got on this particular vehicle that's going to suit your everyday driving style or suit your everyday needs that you require in a vehicle. So as we can see up here, we do have your Bluetooth, so you've got your controls to start your to answer the phone or hang up the phone. You do have your radio controls, which all sort of go through. You've got your channels that are all there. You can seek through the radio stations you're looking for, or that'll go through your tracks as well. As we can see there's the equalizer, which is going to adjust the way that you listen to the sound that comes out, projected music. So that's quite simple, easy to use, which is one thing I do like about Hyundai. So as we look over here on the steering wheel, we can see there that there's nice sleek design, sporty sort of steering wheel, got the sporty sort of feel. We do have here your volume controls, you've got your channel controls as well, and you've got your mode, or you can mute the radio station as well. Over here on this side we have got cruise control. All right, so we've got your cruise, which we can set. You've got cruise control, you've got your cancel, you can reset and set. Very simple to use. The one other thing I do like about this car is you've got steering modes. Okay, so you can actually see up here we've got a steering mode function. So you can actually set it to normal, you can set it to a sporty feel, or you can set it to a comfort mode. Okay, so that's all for the steering. So the more responsive it is at any one point. All right. Over here on the right hand side, we've got active eco, so we've got an economy mode, which is going to reduce your rev count, so it won't allow the car to rev out too high during gear changes. We do have your electronic stability control, which you can turn on and off. Plus you have got your lights control, so your illumination, you can illuminate the tacho, the dials as you go, so you can turn that down or you can turn them right back up. So you can have them really bright or really, really dull. Over here on the right hand side, you do have your auto folding mirrors that'll just fold in. You've got the nice, easy to use mirror controls that will just adjust the mirrors for you. And you do have your auto locking button there as well. You can lock the windows so the kids in the back can't go and start fiddling with the windows while you're driving and take your concentration off the road. Auto on the driver's side, and then you've got the passenger and the two rear, which are just your normal, not automatic. As we look back over here, we've got your air conditioning controls as well. Very, very simple to use. Just got your normal controls for your fan speed. Then you've got your controls there for your actual temperature as well, so you can make it really hot or cold. You can set it to have the air coming circulating throughout the vehicle, or you can have the air coming from outside the car as well. As we look over here, so you can see there, it'll only allow you to have certain functions for certain things. Once it's on max air conditioning, it must be coming circulation through inside the car and not outside the car. Okay, so that circulation gets the max air conditioning working. down here we can see auxiliary, and then you've got iPod USB functions as well, so you can have your phone hooked through with the USB, and you can have your phone hooked through with the auxiliary as well. The one thing I do like about here is the extra storage space that you do get with the Hyundai. So that extra storage space is going to allow you to be able to put more things in there, so it goes back a little bit further than what you'd normally get in a normal vehicle. You do have your 2 cup holders as well, which is quite handy, quite deep, and they will fit a 600ml bottle of water. As we look here as well, not a huge glove box that you would imagine, center console, but it is actually quite deep, so it goes down down to that. So it is a fairly deep sort of center console as well, so it'll allow you to put a lot of CDs and stuff in there. As we look, like I said, with the SE, it does have the leather interior in this car, and you can see there's a little bit of marks there on the leather, but that's what you would expect with a car, you know, when the car is actually being used. If we look around the back, it doesn't look like the back seats have had much work though, so they are quite clean. The other thing too, this car is fitted standard with the ISOFIX seats, so we can see here there's a couple of little buttons there that show you the ISOFIX. So just underneath there you'll have the ISOFIX points. Now ISOFIX is a European style of baby seat capsule, so it's going to give you better protection in the vehicle for your children. So there you have it inside this vehicle. The one other thing I do always like to point out is service history. Okay, so just going back through here, just having a quick look at the servicing that has been done. So there's been a couple of intermediates being done during the time, but we do have your major services that have been done. So the 45 has been done. So these other ones, the intermediate services, are optional, but the servicing that I can see in the book here have been done. 30,000 Ks has been finished and completed. The 15,000 K service has been completed, and then your 1500 kilometer service, which is your complimentary service. So the servicing for this car is 15,000 Ks or 12 months. All right, so there you have it. That's the inside presentation of this vehicle. Good service history. Overall presentation of the vehicle, I would say a 9 out of 10. So there you have it. There's our walk around presentation of this 2014 Hyundai i30. So for any questions or a test drive, please call us here today at 9907 0555, and thanks for watching.